grateful for my intestines, absorbing what sustains me and releasing what no longer serves me.
You're gonna apply
I am
this.
happy and grateful for my pancreas, balancing the
No,
sweetness
please,
of
hon, don't die
life
for
in my
me.
body. I am happy and grateful for my spleen, supporting my immune
Leave for me. Living a healthy life.
I never see.
Hi, Big.
I am happy and grateful for my gallbladder, helping me digest the richness of life. I am happy and grateful for my bladder, holding and releasing with perfect timing. I am happy and grateful.
So, by the way, you guys be asking, Mari, now you became a musician. Are you writing songs? No, guys, those songs are from my videos. I literally pick up my own words from my videos or from my books. I don't know how to write a song. I just, get the message and make a song accidentally. So now you're gonna wait a little bit, and then you're gonna put the baby ice cream on top. I think tonight I wanna put just, you wanna tips? Ines, have a cup of tea, pray, and go to bed. I don't know where you are, what time it is, but New York, it's a bedtime now. And that's what you're gonna get ready to go to bed. My gym routine. I walk every single day. I lift 3 times a week. And I play pickleball twice a week. Those are my movement. My recommendation for you is choose an exercise you can do every day. That's the best. Choose something you can keep up, you know what I mean? If maybe for you is walk, you do walk. Maybe for you it's biking, you do biking. Like my best friend, she bikes. She bikes every single day. Remember the best friend I showed you guys, 90 years old? Oh, let's talk about a lady I met at the park today. I'm not gonna say her real name. Let's pick up her name, like Rose. Was different name, but let's say she was Rose. She was reading a book in Central Park, and I was like, hi, I can tell you love reading, right? I have 4 books published on Amazon. I don't know if you're interested to check, or if you come here often, I can bring one of my copy to you to check out. And she put her book away, and she's like, yes, I would love to check your books. And she showed me the books she was reading. So we start talking. And, I had that short saying, you are way too pretty to be fat. And she was like, oh my God, I love your short, so funny. And it's so right, because people are getting so fat. She was like, I'm impressed. Everywhere you look, a lot of people are obese, and the kids is getting fat too, and feels like nobody cares. Then we start talking about it. And then I start asking her what she do to take care of herself, why she keep up. I can tell she's older. So she told me she's 84 years old, and she's like, and she have a physical condition. Hi, X-Big. She have a physical condition, and so I was like, she have the walker. She's like, even with this physical condition, because I used to run every day. So here is alert for those who run. I have a lot of old friends who used to run every single day. Don't do that to yourself. Every day is too rush on your body. It's better for you to do a little low impact. Anyway, so she was like, I used to run every day in Central Park. I'm born and raised in New York. And now she had physical condition. Now she had the walker to help her. And she was telling me like all the interesting story about her life. But one part, I love it, was when she said, I was like, oh, did you get married? Tell me, what is your story? Do you have kids? She's like, no, I decided to not have kids when I was younger. I was just too busy having fun and, work. And she used to work as a nurse. And I met my husband when I was 50 years old. 50 years old. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. And, she kept going. And I was like, okay. I don't know why we went up in a topic about relationship. And then she's like, I was like, okay, it feels like it was a healthy relationship. And she's like, honestly, when I met him, she like was very healthy, but he find out later that was non-monogam. I was like, remember this lady looked like the most angel lady, and I was like, what do you mean you're non-monogam? She's like, do you told him as soon you met him? She's like, no, he find out later that I was non-monogam. I was like, okay, yes, and this is fake eyelashes extension. So I really love her boldness, just be honest and transparent. She's like, yeah, he used to get so jealous. And I was like, what make you stop want to be with other people? She's like, I get tired. She really made me laugh so hard. I was like, wow, I love that for you. That teach me another lesson, because sometimes we meet people and you are such a big mouth. You know what I mean? Like this 84 years old woman who had an amazing 30 years old with her husband. He passed away. So she never told him she was non-monogam. He find out later. So my message for you today is literally, shut up. Stop telling your business to people. You know what I mean? It's like, have some mystery. If you're non-monogam, don't tell them. Let them figure out. She literally told me that. She's like, he figured out later, and when I get tired, I decide to be just with him. I was like, you know what? I love this. I love it. Yeah, she mean like when she met her husband, she didn't tell him. I'm not safe. I'm not sure if I'm saying the right word, but the person who not just like to stay with one person. She like she like to be more than one person. She said some nights she will have 2 dates. I was like, girl, 2 dates in one night? You were stronger than me. I had so much fun with that conversation. I was shocked because she looked like an angel. And trust me, I'm not saying like angel. I don't expect nobody to be angel. But that lady who never had the look that, yes, she was cheating. Base was she saying that she cheats. And I asked her if she told her husband as soon as she met him. And she's like, of course not. He find out later. I swear, I had an early call. If I was not in a call, honey, if I didn't have to be in a call, I would be the whole morning talk to that lady because I was having a blast. I just see myself a little bit because, I'd be cheating too. By the way, all the women in my comments, someone would be like, Gail, even if you skin, like I'm posting healthy food or something like that, and some woman would be in my comment, Gail, even if you skinny, he's gonna cheat. Do you really think I want to be skinny because man is not gonna cheat? Do you think I'm stupid? I cheat too, honey. We both cheat. Who cares? I'm like, that's the one last thing I worry about is men cheat. I never be worried or concerned about me cheating. To be honest, he's the one should be concerned about me, what I'm doing, who I'm with. I'm always been like that. They probably cheat, but I never find out because I never look for either. And if I find out, I'm not going to feel bad either because I'm cheating too. That's it. So don't tell me, even if you're skinny, he's going to cheat. It's okay. At that point, I'm not that selfish. If you want you, honey, you can have it. Have him. What is cream? This one. Exactly. So I just love met Rose today at the park. Was such a bless. I just love old people. I don't know how to explain that. They're the best. They're just free to be themselves. I just find the old people more honest because they have nothing to prove to nobody. They're not trying to impress you. And they literally be so honest and very transparent. I was like, wow. I was literally, you should never judge a book by the cover. And she made me think about it because I told you guys, I said, I'm not gonna have sex before marriage anymore. But now I'm like, I need to pray about it because I'm like, God, like, we'll see. Yeah, I brush, I floss. Yeah, this old lady, she really making me think today. I was really thinking. Because it's not easy. After you have sex, it's kind of hard for you to hold on. Like, especially when you be married, you have been relationships. When you are literally, like, you never done, it's easy. So I applied 2 creams today. I applied this and I applied this after this first, and now gentle you do the massage. Like I said, this is like exfoliation. Every time you exfoliate, you simulate blood circulation where you're brushing, and the blood circulation helps collagen production. Because as we get old, we lose water, we lose collagen. And, doesn't mean you're going to look young, but at least you want your skin look hydrated. You want your skin look shine, glowing. You're too sensitive, honey. And it's fun because this cream usually, this cream is actually for the baby ass, for protect the baby ass from get burned. And I actually had testimony in my page that people say they used to have redness in the face and get actually better after they using. But if you already tried, does it work? Maybe it's not for you. That's one thing we need to learn also. It's not because it worked for me, it's gonna work for everybody else. Yeah, it's for the baby. This is actually, I don't know if you know, if you don't have a baby, but this is what the mother use in the baby. So here's the thing. That's my thoughts. Unless you already try and doesn't work for you. But if a baby with a newborn skin can use this, unless your skin is like extremely sensitive, you probably can. But the most of the skin, you'll be okay to put this because they use this in a baby. Like they born and the mother's gonna use to put the diaper. Mari, how I can get over off a breakup. Andrea, look, every man have been to your life as a chapter. They're not the whole story. Move on, honey. People come and go from your life. It's not gonna be the first, not gonna be the last. We need to appreciate what they teach us. We need to appreciate what we share and let it go. You are the only one who cannot leave you. So focus on yourself. Maybe now you're pouring a lot of love into you. Take care of you. Find out, what your hobbies, what you like. Have a life. Doesn't matter if you're married or if you're single. You need to have a life. You need to have interesting things you do without your man. You don't have to be 24 hours with a man, because when you break up, it's not gonna just be about him. It's gonna be about everything you guys do together. So pouring out this love into you. pick up a new hobby, maybe you learn a new sport, maybe you start having a personal project. Too much cream? Yeah, you're probably right. I do put a lot, but I feel like my skin absorbed the cream. It's kind of crazy, but that's how I feel. How I stop procrastinated. Honey, what helps me, because I'm a procrastinator as well, to-do lists. Before I start my day, usually the night before, like I would have my to-do list for tomorrow. What is the priority for tomorrow? Put 3 priorities. You need to get them done by the end of the day. And have in a visible place where you can see. And now the day you're going to remind what is the priority for the day. And be present, less distraction. If you are eating, put the phone down. If you are talking to somebody, look in the eyes, make eye contact. And that's one secret for people open up to you. Let me tell you something. I study a lot about people behave in law school. And to become a life coach, you study a lot about psychology too. So when you give yourself fully present to the person you're talking to, you look in their eyes, they can feel it, and that's make people more vulnerable. I usually meet stranger and they tell me like the most bizarre secrets, or like I can literally know the whole somebody life that's soon like from the first day I met them. It's not any expected trick you do. It's just by being present. The majority of the people are overstimulated and very distractive, so they don't offer that to people. And when they find that, people feel so comfortable and safe. It's very important people to feel safe around you. And that's usually when they be more vulnerable. I would love to do your eyelashes. You love to do where you are, honey? Those you are in New York? Why my content? Oh, that's a good question. Why my content is about weight? My content is not about weight, honey. My content is about regulate your emotions and stop letting your emotions deciding for you. Yes, I do post a lot of content on weight loss because that was my biggest struggle in my life. Put it and lose weight, put it and lose weight, until I learned that was not about the food, was about the emotions I was trying avoiding to feel. That's when actually the change happened in the long term. And I know a lot of people struggle with that. So emotion just regulation affects your whole life, your financial life, your relationship, your health, everything. So it's more about regulate your emotions and don't let them decide for you. Decide what you eat, decide how you're talking to people. It's about that. Mari, why you talk in such a tough way to catch your attention? I've been posting TikTok every single day for 2 years. My first 6 months, I was coming here telling people about emotional intelligence, about how they can regulate the nerve system. Guess who's listening to me? Nobody. No, nobody. I do get some followers and views. People only start listening to me when I start calling you guys big back, Gabuchin. So that's how I get you attention. And I get it. Some people be like, oh my God, I cannot consume this. This is very toxic. I totally get it, honey. I'm not expect everybody loves me. I'm not expect everybody accept my content. If it's not for you, you can just block and, move your life, keep going. And I'll keep living my life. And my content is not for those who are fat or big. My content is for those who are ready to change and want to learn. The most important thing I want people understand that it's not your fault. Your mind, your body was training to regulate it that way. Find safety on food. Find safety on drugs. Find safety on shopping. So it's not that you don't have willpower. You just regulated your body in the wrong way. In a way that even is not poison, even if it's so dangerous to you, you still do it. That's the whole point. But the reason I keep posting, because look around us. Look the numbers. You don't even have to look around. Look the numbers of diabetes, of stroke, of blood pressure problem. It's everywhere. And even if people try pretend they don't care, I know they do. I know, because my brother told me in December. My brother told me, he's like, I don't want to lose weight. I don't care. That's when somebody say that to you, they're actually screaming for help. They're so tired at that point. They try to tell themselves they don't care. But they're actually screaming for help. How to stay consistent? That's a good question, because a lot of people start, but they cannot continue. The only way you can stay consistent is when you shift your identity. The change comes from how you talk to yourself, who you tell yourself who you are. If you see yourself as somebody who have discipline, as somebody who prioritizes your health, I guarantee you, your choice is gonna change. It's not because and stop saying it's hard. Every time when you want to say, Mari, it's hard, say it's unfamiliar. I correct my doorman today when he was like, yeah, Mari, I'm doing, but it's so hard. I say, no, honey, it's not hard. It's unfamiliar. You are not used to. So now you train your body a new way to live, a new way to feel, like you're going to feel your emotions. You don't have to run from them. And that's why I feel so uncomfortable, because you are not used to. So when you want to say, Mari, this is hard, say no. This is new. This is unfamiliar. Nothing is hard or not hard. There are things you are familiar with, and there are things you are not familiar with. I'm sure there are a lot of things you won't know how to do it because you are familiar with, and there are a lot of things I don't know how to do it, and it's unfamiliar to me. So I want you to delete this word hard from your vocabulary. It's hard, Mari. Oh my God, it's so hard eating health. Oh my God. No more, okay? It's new. It's unfamiliar. Put that in your mind. Unfamiliar. New. All right, I was not looking at the question. Make the question again for me. Choose one. Because when I'm talking, guys, if I'm reading, I cannot formulate my sentence. Cecilia, Sumar, speak a little bit of Portuguese. Another time, honey. I look in the mirror when I eat, and I look in the mirror when I eat so I can stop. This is actually a good advice. I told him, I don't know if you guys remember, a couple months ago, I told you guys, have a mirror in the kitchen. I know it sounds a little toxic, but it can be helpful. Not just for you to look at yourself, remind yourself, how big you are, but also you can watch yourself eating. Because sometimes I notice more how I was eating after I started recording myself doing videos for you guys. I was like, wow, I eat like this? I had no idea. So sometimes we do things because you're so in a habit of doing it.
Make me cream. Daddy, daddy, make me scream. Daddy, daddy, pull my hair.
What is this? Daddy makes me scream. What? What is that? Whatever. That was that's a type. Is a type of gift? I never see that. Dran, there's no way to lose fat quick. I said that before. I want you guys to be attached to the habits. What habits? Tell me what habits you're gonna do it over and over and over again. Your body's gonna keep up if you eat whole food, if you exercise, if you drink water. And here's the thing. When you're eating less, but you're eating nutrition, you are eating whole food, you are eating good protein, you are eating good fiber, you are eating legumes, you are eating fruits, you are eating all the nutrition you have. You don't need to have this big portion. You don't need to eat all day, because the amount of food you put in have enough nutrition. There are people who are eating a lot all day, but when you look as a nutrition, that is not much. It's just high carb, high processed carb. It's just a bunch of junk. And that's why they're constantly hungry, because when you eat a lot of processed food, now your insulin is unstable and now you have more cravings. Not necessarily physical cravings, but more like emotional. Those type of food, they're designed to make you wanna eat this.
Daddy, make
What
me
is...
scream. Daddy, pull my hair.
Now, this is kind of weird. I don't know if this is a good thing. It's a good money, but no, send me different gift, okay? Whatever who send it, stop it. It's a gift. Is it good? It's money. All right. But take my focus, Send the gift who don't talk. Yeah, who's the daddy? I need to look at the questions going too fast. Lindsay say, Gal, we stop screaming, everyone going out and have a burger and glass of wine. No, honey, I do had amazing dinner. Sea bass, rice, veggies, escargot, sparkling water, green tea. And it's ready time for me to be in the house, get ready to sleep. We all have different type of fun. If that's the concept of fun for you, all good. We still can be friends. We don't have to agree with everything. I'm from Brazil. I was born and raised in Brazil. You lost 2.8 pounds. Good job, honey. Good job, Gabby. Say, Maria, I eliminate because I don't want you find this back. Mari, do I take vitamins? Yes, I take vitamin D. I take magnesium. I don't take much, guys. And back in the days, I was taking every day, but now I'm taking like every 2 days. I really struggle to take pills, like, even vitamins. I do struggle to take them, but I did my checkup and everything's good. Like vitamins, hormones, all is well. You been hearing me in your head? That's good. And whatever helps you. Thank you so much, pretty. Whatever helps you, if helping you to understand, the most important thing is for you to understand when the emotion comes, you don't have to react. You can actually pause. You can feel it and decide how you're gonna respond. Let's say right now you're feeling stressed, right? You'll be like, Maria, I'm stressed. I want you to name the emotion. But name the emotion right. Don't be like lying. It's just to you. You can be honest. You can be like, Maria, I'm saying stress, but deep down it's fear. Fear of not having enough money, fear of being alone, fear of, not being enough. There was fear. It's very common in all human beings. We all been there at some point, feeling like we're not enough, feeling like, you might don't have enough money to do what you want. Exactly. So it's normal. I don't want you to be scared of those emotions. If you train yourself to feel them, next time when they come, you're not gonna be scared. You're literally gonna be like, okay, I know what it is, feel. I know, I get it. You there again. But now I respond differently. The second you change the thoughts, the emotions have to go. The only reason you keep feeling over and over again is just because you hold on the thoughts and you'll be like thinking more worse and worse. But let me tell you good news. think positive is less energy than think negative. You expend way more energy to making out this scary story on your mind than if you're trying to think, how about if everything's gonna work out for you? How about this hard time you have right now actually have a purpose because God's preparing you for something bigger? How about that friendship whose end because, you know why? It was a chapter. This friend is not meant to be in your whole book. It was just a chapter. How about that man you met was not, stop looking relationship because it's over now was horrible. No, have gratitude. How much you learn with this person, how much great time you guys have together. When you look things as appreciation, you have different feelings about it. I actually can look back while my old relationship, friendship, I can feel gratitude. No resentment, no, you don't feel like you hate anybody. Sensei, I'm feeling fat. You probably are, honey, but you know, this is temporary thing. If you decide today to eat better, move your body, drink water, you are gonna be ex-fat. You are gonna be a fat in transition. You don't have to hate yourself. This is temporary condition. You didn't know how to do better. That's why you put yourself in that. But now you learn how to take care more of you. You learn your needs. You're going to find yourself hobbies. You're going to find different ways to get dopamine. You're going to find ways to distract yourself. You're going to find a way to regulate your emotions, not just eating. You're going to stop using food for comforting all the emotions you think is bad. Emotions, it's not bad or good emotions. They're just emotions. They're just message. They're just telling you something you need to work with. Okay? Work here, Mari. Work here. That's where emotion is. Give you a message. Yes, Millie, we are in this together. And this is what I need you guys to do it. Hold each other hands. And don't let it go. Because sometimes people need that. Trust me. From everything I've been just like on this social media, and I know a lot of people really look in the wrong way, but I do not need to be here. Like, I really don't. But this is one of my call. It is. And trust me, I avoiding all the costs. And now I understand why I had this desire to start posting and everything. So now when I see all the testimony, the people, how much they've been changing, and is way deeper than be skinny. If you get the message, you get it. But if you don't, some people will intentionally will try misunderstand, and it's okay, I get it. Everything is part of the process. What is uncanny? What is that word? Hold on, let me translate it because I have no idea what is that. Oh, do I look like that? I'm actually very calm. I'm passionate about the topic. I'll tell you this. I'm passionate because that's something I'm dealing pretty much my whole adult life. So yeah, and now that I finally get it, I just want other people get it as well. Yes, I am Brazilian, honey. How to get over with old identity. Well, you have to build a new identity. Decide today who you are, how you talk, how you walk, place you're gonna go, who have your time, who have your attention, how you talk to yourself. Decide now in repetition. That is no other way to build a new identity rather than repeating. Your mind and your body don't believe what you want. They don't care about your dreams. they care about your action. You can say, I love me, I love me, I love me. But if you go every day and choose food based on your emotions, not based on nutrition, they don't believe you. If you go around and be like, Mari, I know I should walk, but I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. And you be in bed or on a couch all day just eating. Your mind don't believe in you. They believe what you do. It's like a kid. If you have parents, you know that. If you have kids, you know that. Kids do not believe one single word you say. They believe what you do, what they see you doing. Same thing with your mind. Repetition. Do it over again. So now today I put this one. But you can use any baby diaper cream you have it. If that is a zinc, because the component of this is zinc. Though this one is 40% of zinc. Can someone DoorDash me a character? You guys are silly. I tell you what I feel like close my pores. This I feel like close my pores. I don't know. This is just, I feel like give me the glowing. I used to have dark spot and now they disappear. Yes, this is a two brush, but two different brushes. You have one for your tea and you have one for your face. I'm like, sometimes I don't know if I laugh and I'm like, if people really trying to get the views with my videos, because I saw another day a doctor saying, oh my god, she's using the same toothbrush for her tea and her face. I'm like, he probably don't watch my videos, because I don't even brush my face with this type of brush. I don't even brush my teeth with this type of brush. So it's, of course, you need to have two different brush. GPB said, Mari, speak Portuguese. My love, as much I love Portuguese and it's so easy for me to speak Portuguese, I'm actually very smart in Portuguese. This is also a challenge for me, facing my fear of not being perfect. It's not because I was extremely smart, I was just a hard work. My whole life I've been hard work. Like when I was in high school, I was hard work, and when I was in college, I was hard work. So yeah, my Portuguese is really good. So for me to put the camera on and speak English, even I know it's a broken English, take a lot of my ego. Take a lot of my ego away. So it's one way for me to practice my English as well. And all my people, like the people who support me from the beginning, not just on TikTok, when I started being a coach back in 2020, it's always been people who speak English. My clients, people buy my book, so I do have to speak the language the people support me. I appreciate if you're Brazilian and you speak Portuguese and you're here, you find me. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you understand English, so that way you can stay here. So that's why I don't speak Portuguese, but I love my language. It's beautiful. But it's just not where I build my business. Do I always be skinny? No. You can go and I have a playlist called Before and After and take a look. And you tell me what you think. A lot of people say I was not fat enough. I was fat enough for me because, I was 28 pounds more than I have today. I did that a couple times in my adult life. I put the weight, I lose the weight. I put the weight, I lose the weight. But when I was younger, my body responds so quick as I'm getting old. That's when I'm like, I need to get the shit together because my body is stopping. It was like this. I'll binge for like 2 weeks and I get chubby, but then I'll have a vacation. Then I will eat less. Exercising, I always exercise. I'll eat less and then I'll get skinny. So it was like, you know, I look like yo-yo. Skinny, fat, skinny, fat. For the last almost 3 years, I've been consistently skinny. And yeah, I'm really happy because when you're able to regulate your emotions and stop using food for comforting, you have to sit with the discomfort. Honey, if you're able to sit with the hungry, I'll tell you, you can sit with anything in your life. Because we are training by very young age to use food to regulate our emotions. I'm sure have you seen a parent say, don't cry, babe, I'm gonna buy ice cream for you. Don't cry, baby. We're gonna go buy chocolate. So we learn in a very young age to use food to change how we feel. Oh, your dad, I think you're avoiding bread. Yes, my things with bread. You say, Mari, bread's not bad. Here's the thing, guys. Even if you don't have gluten intolerance, I do have a gluten intolerance. But even if you don't, bread's not the best thing for you to eat because it's a high processed gluten, like high processed carb. And watch what happens to your stomach when you eat gluten. The gluten doesn't go like soft in your stomach. The gluten gets stuck. That's where a lot of the inflammations come from. That's your gut is extremely important. So if you don't have a good skin, I recommend you do anti-inflammatory diet. Pay attention what you eat. Make sure you eat enough fiber because so many people are focused on protein, and they forget about the fiber. And it's extremely important. Your skin is a reflection of your gut. No, honey, I'm divorced. Yes, take care of your gut and I'll guarantee you your skin is gonna change. Because even in my 20s, when I say my skin look good, I'm not saying, oh my God, so I look young. My skin texture never looked this good because I never eat so clean as I'm eating now. And I'll tell you, it's from my gut. Of course, you do skincare, but the changes inside to outside. If you just try, do a makeup and put the cream, and if you don't change how you're eating, your skin is not gonna change. How old are you, honey? Say, how you stop my parents to force me to eat when I don't want to eat? How old are you? Where are some food recommendation? Hold on. My account is like for 18 plus. I don't even know what people are saying. Like, oh, I'm Brazilian. What is the benefit of brushing? It's like exfoliation, and every time you exfoliate it, you stimulate blood circulation. For example, if I brush here, now it stimulates blood circulation on this part, and when you stimulate a blood circulation, helps stimulate the collagen production. I get a white with the dentist, a laser. That's great, and that's the whole point. Help you guys to regulate it and stop binging your emotions. Right now, I don't have lipstick, guys. This is my lips. But I usually use the green one, the Brazilian. Some of you guys say it's Morocco. That's the one I use, and I use to do the lip contouring. I have different ones. Sometime I use this one, Sephora, with number 13. But Sephora, for some reason, gets so dry. What food recommendation? Okay, very simple. Your body, have this in mind. Your body loves simple food. Your body loves routine. You can eat the same thing over and over again. It's okay. For example, pick up your protein. My favorite protein is salmon and eggs. I can eat salmon and eggs every day. I swear. I put that in my mind that it's very amazing food and you can repeat. Put the protein you like. If you know if it's health, that's what you're gonna eat. Now pick up your veggies. My favorite veggies is broccoli, spinach, asparagus, squash, carrot, beets. Everything have carb, so you don't have to worry. And if you want a high carb, you go sweet potato. Sweet potato is one of the best high carb. Sweet potato, quinoa. Quinoa, I never know how to say that name right, but you get it. I steam. My favorite way is steam. But sometimes I use air fry too. And now you're gonna eat your fruits. You know, if you're really in a calorie deficit, eat some fruits, but make blueberries, kiwi. They have sugar, but they have a lot of benefit too. It's fiber. You know what I mean? It's like another day I post saying, oh, zero sugar. Of course I meant to say zero processed sugar because I'm aware fruits have sugar, but it's not processed. But don't overeat fruits either because, you know, it's calories and it's sugar. Eat them, but don't overdo it. Even health food, you have to watch. Quantity. Quantity, how often, quality. If you can afford, buy organic. It's worth it. You'd be like, Mar, I cannot afford. Stop drink alcohol. Do you know how much is one drink in New York? $25. If you stop drink, I'm sure you can afford buy organic. I guarantee you that. Prioritize whole food, and wherever you go, there's always a health protein and some veggies you can order. Like today, I ordered sea bass, rice. I need to post a video for that. I'll probably do tomorrow because it's getting late. But rice, veggies, sea bass, and escargot. That was my meal. It'd be like, yeah, Mari, yeah, rice I don't eat as often, but specific that place, I love the rice with the sea bass. Another thing I want to explain to you guys, when I said food, you're not supposed to feel anything about food. What I mean is for you to be emotion detached from food. Of course, if you are eating a healthy meal who's, you know, giving nutrition to your body, of course you can enjoy that meal. You don't have to eat with no emotional expression, but you're not attached to that food. A clear example, I used to don't like eggs. I used to don't like salmon. Now it's my favorite protein. Not my favorite because, oh, I love the taste. No, my favorite because I know that's one of the most rich food. Eggs and salmon to my body, to my brain. So, you know what I mean? It's like detach emotion, but if you are eating something that you know is helping your body, of course you can enjoy eating. Of course you can have fun having that meal because you know you're serving your organs. You support your body. And I said this another day, and I want you guys never forget that is nobody love you more than your body. Your body has been fighting for you to keep you alive and well every single day after everything you have done. And I know you probably don't mean to hurt yourself, but maybe unconscious, but you're doing. I use this tonight, guys, to put in my face with this. I'm not supposed to be saying names. They've been very weird here. I get a lot of the videos I post and, you know, and then I get a notification. This is not a recommendation video. Sometimes I don't even get the point. I just turn the video down. And yeah, it is what it is. Can you please hold up both of Queen? Yes, of course. This brush I have a link on if you guys want, but if you don't have to get this one. You can actually get any brush, like soft. Make sure it's soft. This is actually is soft, but it's not the most soft I have tried. The most soft I get in Brazil. I don't know where she is, but I'll show you guys. But yeah, it's for me it's good because I'm so used to. So it's, and also it's depend how you do it. You know, if you do like sometimes I do like that, but you know, like today because I put this thing, so I just go gentle. You don't have to go so strong. I am Russian. No, I'm Brazilian. I love the Russian girls. They're so pretty. All the Russian girls I see in New York, they're absolutely gorgeous. Can I see the double chin? Blueberry, come on. Honey, how many chins? Excuse me. Oh, by the way, if you have a double chin, you can actually put this between your chins. You know what I mean? This is going to protect your chins to burn between each other. Put between your double chins. Grab your double chin and ask your liver to burn your double chin. Say, tonight, dear liver, burn my double chin. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's it. You don't believe in the power of the word? I ask my liver every night, burn the extra fat in my back, burn the extra fat in my legs, burn the extra fat everywhere in my body. I don't need it. I say, I'm giving you food every day, nutrition, amazing meals, so you can go and burn that old fat. My hair is curly, yes. I use curly hair for so many years, but right now I'm my straight hair time. And I appreciate some people try to give me feedback, say, Mar, I love your curly hair, because I post old photos, I don't know when, a couple of weeks ago, and they're like, I love your curly hair, honey, I appreciate your feedback, but right now, I like my hair straight. Oh, who say that? It's okay, guys, don't even argue with people. Some people will intentionally misunderstand the message. And honestly, I'm not gonna argue with nobody. For real. How I can get my mom to buy hold on. What is my takeaway on antidepressant? I don't know, guys. If you went to the doctor and they really told you need it, you know, I don't have enough knowledge to give you opinion about it because honestly, I never read about enough to give you opinion. So, but I know depression is a serious disease. I had a close friend who went to a deep depression, and sometimes people go so deep that chemical things happen, they're kind of hard for them to get out by themselves. My recommendation for you is if you catch yourself feeling down every day, you know, is looking for help before get to bed, before it get worse. Talk to a friend, go to a therapy, or, you know, I suffer with anxiety before. My problem was more with anxious. It's more ego, it's more fear, it's more about controlling That was my problem, but I never really felt depressed or no. My recommendation also is let it go of the past, because usually depression is very connected to you cannot let it go. Yeah, it's actually very, for me it's like it's one of my, I feel like a cat patting myself, just blushing my face. I see you guys having my back in the comments. I see you guys having my back in some videos people are reposting. I love that. I'll have your back, you have mine, and we're good. But that's one thing people need to understand. And I'm saying here with no hard feelings, from the bottom of my heart. If you don't like Connie, if you don't like my face, if you don't like my word, if you don't like my accent, if you don't like that I have a broken English, you are not forced to watching me. You can just scrolling, block me, because if you don't block me, you're probably gonna see me again and again. Do you know what's your problem? It's because you say you hate me, but you can't stop watching. And the algorithm, when you watch something, they keep sending you. The reason you keep seeing me in your For You page is because you keep watching. So stop watching, he's gonna stop sending it, block me, that way you're never gonna see me again. Or you can do a hateful comment, I'll go and I block you. Each way. The only difference is when you change your mind, if you block me, you can always come back. But if you let me block you, honey, now you have to create a fake account and, come back in a different person. For real. No hard feelings. Mari, I'm fat. I don't care about being fat. I don't care about being skinny. This is so superficial. I literally live my life. I'm happy. Good, honey. Go live your life. I swear, I wish you the best. This is not the content for you if you think this is foolish, is superficial, probably is not for you. Okay? It's not helping you, but it's helping a lot of people. That's it. How do you wash the cream and the blush, please? Of course, now when I finish, when I put my phone down, I'm gonna wash the brush with a soap, and I put for dry. Tomorrow when I'm gonna use it dry. My face tomorrow morning, I'm gonna use, I usually castor oil right here, because castor oil is also good for your skin. That's why I use castor oil, but you can use makeup remove, you can use any other oil you have. Oh my god, I'm 1% battery. It's dying. Put the charge. Okay, I need to go anyway, it's getting late. Then, put the oil, remove, and wash your face with the face wash you have. And then you can put your sun protection, your vitamin C, whatever you use, normal. I usually brush like, bless you, thank you. So, you can do like today I did not that like 10 times because I use also the vitamin A, but when I just put the baby ass cream, thank you, I would do like 10 times. And see this, not just to make your skin a miracle. The way I see is my skincare helps me so much in the night. Like, it's my routine. It's like you pour into you. And it's nothing wrong to take care of you. It's nothing wrong to prioritize yourself. It's actually do amazing to your skin. I don't know if you read about it, but dry brush, it's been on skincare for millions of years. So I recommend you go read a little bit before you make that comment, brainwash. All right? And I'm not just saying based on what I read. I've been brushing my face I started back in 2014. If you know a little bit about skincare, you know dry brush it's not just the face, the whole body. It's been for hundreds of years. I did not invent brushing. It's like 100 years. The difference, people focus more on the whole body. I never see people talk much about the face. My eyelashes is so long. I know, I have eyelash extension. I paid a lot of money for this eyelashes. My eyelashes is short, so yeah, I like them bigger. Yeah, I brush my body too. Guess what? This is the brush for the body. It's also the baby brush, but this is the baby hair brush. The mothers use for the hair, I use to brush my body. It's very soft, so it's not like hurt yourself. Yes, I do have some veneers. The front here. Thank you. 40. I turned 40 in June. So I'm 40 and July, August, 40 in 2 months. What day is today? Just 40 in 2 months, exactly. Thank you guys. I feel the secret, literally, don't be stressed. I think also not having kids helped me. Not only about look young, I just think about look more alive. Because I do have friends who have kids and they're beautiful, but they just always look so stressed. And, it's a lot in the hands. I'm not telling you to don't have kids. I'm just saying what I've been seeing. Kids is a blessing, but it's also a responsibility. So, yeah, it's actually June 6th. What to do when you were tiny and end up getting fat? What to do when you were tiny and end up getting fat? I used to suffer from ED and now I'm afraid to become B. So, no, I'm not sure if I understand your question, but here's the thing. No extremely is good. If you are undereating, it's not good because your body needs nutrition to survive. If you're not eating enough, it's going to be at the point where your body cannot take anymore. But also you cannot overeating because every time you binge, your body, accumulated all this extra fat affecting all your organs. That's exactly what the doctor told my brother. My brother went to the intensive care because how big he was. All his organ was covering from fat, even his lung, and he stopped breathing enough to get enough oxygen to the brain. So it's very serious, not extremely. That's why I said you need to, even if you don't feel like you love yourself, you need to respect yourself enough to don't go either way either. Don't go to undereating. Don't go to ED. ED is for both way. Binge and no eating. ED is not just for people who don't eat enough. And I know there are people struggling with those problems. Yes. Why, Mario, focus more on the fat people? Because that's what most 74% of U.S. adult population are obese or overweight. 40% have diabetes or pre-diabetes. What kill people most? Heart attack, stroke, blood pressure problem. So I'm talking about what the real is killing people most. Doesn't mean the other way, it's not people dying as well. Of course it is. But every single time any girl are undereating or they use this as excuse for keep binging. For you to see somebody under eating is no excuse for you to go and binge. You're doing the same mistake. Exactly. Obesity, the number one killer. Definitely. And you know why? Love yourself. Respect. I'm not even saying love because a lot of people say, it's weird, love yourself. But respect yourself enough to don't go eat away. Don't go under here because your life is good. You want to be here and you want to be healthy. And you know your body needs nutrition. And you don't want to go overeat either because you want to be here with quality life, with present. There's no reason to do extremely. 40, honey. 40, look the numbers. 40% of the US adult population are obese or have diabetes or pre-diabetes. I looked this like last week. It's a huge number. And the worst, the kids. Kids are getting the same way. It's almost 50%. It's a lot. It's really scary. Like, and if you have kids, watch what you give them as well, because that's how they're gonna, build the taste for food. I'm so grateful that my parents never gave us junk food. Didn't. My house was very strict, and I'm so glad. All right, guys, it's getting late. Let me go rest. Talk to you guys more. Maybe I'll come tomorrow, but maybe I need to start having a day off from you guys too. Take a little break from my big bags, but don't binge, okay? Sit with the feeling. Take a deep breath. Does it define you, that emotion? She's temporary. She's gonna come and she's gonna go. And you don't have to do anything about it. You can just be there observing.